Music that I listen to for lifetimes. Admit it's true that really you will bright minds. You're stuck in a dark place. As such, you love the wrong way through long days. You know what I mean? I think I do, and it only gets worse when I think it through. All the influence I was getting from you. Now a thing to
Hey, bud.
Solomon.
I'm trying to put my leg up here, but it didn't work. You mind if I put my leg up here?
Yeah, of course.
Whoa. Is that Soulman's podcast? I think it is. Let's go.
What's the name of the podcast again? Malnourished Musicians. Let's do it. All right. Tell everyone your name.
I'm Nate Carl,
AKA.
aka the young pilot.
Yeah. You're still trying to figure that out, or how do you feel about it?
That's a great first question. I think I'm still like right in the middle. It's
do you
like
mean?
one of those things where it depends on the song.
Yeah, you told me about that. How if it's more palatable to, what'd you say? You say it better than I do. Go ahead. Explain your reasoning.
I gotta say,
Also, your earphones are super tight. I can see it. All right. Go ahead.
I either like try to write in a certain way where it's like easier for a lot of people to understand, like just like either party music or just like having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the young pilot. And then anything else that I write that's like more personal or just like, you know, something I'm thinking at the time that's more subjective, or that's under the Nate Carl.
Okay. Is that your? Okay, sorry. I thought your dad was talking. I'll just edit whenever we just don't. I'll just edit it out.
Yeah.
So hold on, we haven't even told it. You're a rapper. You don't. I mean, instruments isn't your thing.
Yeah.
Which I also appreciate because you're actually putting the mic up to your mouth, unlike
Yeah, I know what you mean.
other people.
It's definitely like it's definitely something I want to change, you know?
Really?
Like yeah, I
thought you
want to
would?
get into making music making the music behind my vocals too, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
And that way I can like put direction behind the verses too. So
Mhm.
when I'm writing a verse, I know where I want it to go if I'm writing a verse before the music, but I can't make the music behind it.
Yeah.
So I have to translate my thoughts to someone else, and you do an amazing job, but it's
Thanks,
like
bud.
it still motivates me to want to be able to do that myself too, you know?
Okay, two things. One, you did make that one beat at my house.
That's
Remember?
true.
What's that song called again? I don't know how to pronounce it. feel
I
like
don't
they
know how to
said-
pronounce it properly either. I kind of just copied the sample
Yeah.
name, I think, or whatever she says.
Yeah.
But it's La Fille de Soleil. But
Yeah.
that's really bad, probably. I'm probably botching it.
But you had fun doing that?
Oh, it was fun, yeah.
Yeah.
It took me like, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
First beat.
But you heard it and you're like, yee, it's like,
Yeah,
to do it.
there wasn't too much thought behind it. It was kind of just like you showed me a sick sample and how to chop it up, and then I put a beat behind it and messed with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Wrote 2 verses really fast and record that shit, you know?
Yeah. How long you been writing? That was my other question.
Well, it's been, I started in like 5th grade, so it's been like,
5th grade.
damn, dude. I was 11, so that'd be 7 years now. I'm 18.
And you've been going hard ever since? Never known any large breaks?
Actually, yeah, no, at first I wasn't serious about it at all. Like, I was just a little kid. So I didn't, like, think about how often I did it. I just did it when I wanted to.
Yeah.
So it was really sparse. But,
You good?
when I was heading into middle school, I kind of stopped doing it for a little while. I was into that EDM phase, you know? Like every middle school kid in 2013 or whatever.
Yeah.
But, once I got into 8th grade, late into 8th grade, and started to like meet people in high school and started to go to high school, that's when like I got back into, you know, like partying a little bit, like the rap, you know, genre, and listening to artists that like I could more relate to at the time, because I was like exploring that type of lifestyle
Which was
a little bit, which was being
sorry, go ahead.
which was being a little that's being a high schooler. It's typical.
Yeah. I meant which artist, but that's also a good. Which artist did you like?
That's a good question.
freshman
I
year and
mean,
stuff?
to be honest, like I listened to a lot of. And are you talking about when I got into it in high school?
Mhm.
Probably Earl Sweatshirt and Mac Miller were the two artists I just like. Well, probably the only two artists I listened to at the time.
And those are still your favorites, huh?
Yeah, those are my two home dogs, dude. Those guys know their shit.
Yep.
Yeah, underrated for sure. But I don't know. At that point, I was starting to explore a lot more other music too. Like
Yeah.
I was listening to more jazz, and I was listening to more classic rock. I was listening to more classical music too. Like I was actually some of my friends were showing me like classical pieces, and I would play them, at random times and stuff. So it was interesting because like as I really started to get into rap, I just started to get into music in general too.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, your favorites are obviously Mac Miller. Why did I say that so weird? Your favorites are obviously Mac Miller and Earl right now, right? Who else do you listen to?
So, so like I put a lot of hours into MF Doom. I like listen to that guy a lot. Probably. I also listened to a lot of Eminem when I was little.
Mhm.
Like when I first got into rap, my uncle showed me a Slim Shady LP and a Marshall Mathers LP, and those two albums are just like unforgettable.
Yep.
But I gotta say, like, I also listened to a lot of Nas and Biggie, like right when I met a few of my brother's friends that actually like exposed me to quote unquote the real OGs,
Yeah.
and at that point, like I felt like I had a good taste of everything, but like still there was a lot to explore.
Yeah. When did you find out about Vince, Rich, Dash, all those guys?
That's a good question. I gotta attribute most of those guys to my brother. Like he showed me not Earl. She showed me Rich and Dash, that combo. A lot of their mixtapes together. I got into that stuff like sophomore year, and same with who's the last guy you said?
Dash. Dash.
No, yeah,
You ever listen to? I mean, you were kind of into him, right? I remember you
Yeah.
played some of his stuff.
Dash. I liked him a lot when he came out with Vices and 17 More Minutes. Those two good mixtapes.
How'd you find Mac and Earl?
Ooh.
Do you remember? It's probably-
Yeah, no, 6th grade, I think my brother showed me like Best Day Ever or Donald Trump or one
Yeah.
of those two tracks. I forget which one it was.
Yeah.
I think it was Donald Trump because that one came out first. But yeah, I haven't listened to those songs in a long time. Best Day Ever is still a banger though.
Yeah.
But yeah, he showed me those in 6th grade, and then I got really into Mac when I got back into rap in freshman year when I found out he had dropped Watching Movies with the Sound Off, and that's when I explored Blue Slide Park, and then Faces came out the next year, and Earl, it was more of just I kind of just like explored him through features, and I was like, wow, this guy can rap, and then I checked out his stuff, and I liked it too,
Yeah. What's your favorite Mac album?
Good question.
Is it Faces?
Good question. It's not an album though. So you said an album or mixtape?
Yeah. Just body of work. In general.
I'd say probably Watching Movies with the Sound Off, because it's just so well put together. Like, I mean, Faces has some really good songs on it, but it also has weak points, But
Rick
watch.
That's a banger.
Yeah, that's true. I think that was like one of the laughing points on the album, because like I don't mean to but that album was super serious, and you could just tell that it was out of place. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for
So
sure.
like that was kind of just like
Yeah.
he just threw that in there, just for fun.
Yeah. What about Earl?
Wow. Probably Damn, putting me on the spot with this one, man.
Yep. Or
His new one, drop it. No,
what's that? Was that a shitty joke?
That was a really bad joke. Don't
Okay.
put that in there.
Okay. What is that?
His new album, it hasn't dropped yet. Fucking drop it.
Got it. Got it.
I'd probably say I don't like shit. I don't go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Dune?
Ooh, Doom. That one's even harder for like per project. Like, I'd say either Food or Mad Villainy.
Did you like his new one? I didn't even listen to it.
Well, with Czarface.
Mm-hmm.
I thought some of the songs were good, but some of the songs that you just couldn't hear what he's saying. And like Doom, it's one of the artists where it's like I don't give a fuck what beat he's on. It's just I want to hear the guy rap, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, he has really good beats, but that's not the like. He's just like a lyricist, you know. So like you want to hear the guy rap, and the beats kind of like overpowered him.
Really?
So I haven't really listened to it a lot. Yeah.
So I always wondered this: when you're writing, do you wait for something to hit you, or do you hear a verse and that inspires you, or what is that? How does that work?
I think it's one of two things. It's either I do that, you know, that thing that like you see like the stereotype of like, oh, rappers like on the notepad, just like get all those dots going onto the page, you know, or like that's actually what it is, but like now it's a phone. But like every once in a while, I'll think of something that I like and write it down, and hopefully I can apply it to something that I like, you know. But most of the time, since I know you and some of our friends, it's I hear something and I try to develop it around it. Because at this point, when like we talked about earlier, where I don't produce yet, I can't form songs around the lyrics. So I try to form lyrics around the song most of the time.
Yeah. Well, I know when you record your first mixtape, didn't you write those verses in class without the beat, or did you have the beats?
I'd say about half of them were in class without the beat, and then half of them were over a beat. Half of them, like, I hand selected beats I liked that I've like listened to already, and I was like, ooh, I could rap over this, and I covered it. But then the other half was like I was too stupid to pay attention sometimes.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's high school, so you don't have to always pay attention to do well. But I don't know. Like when I wasn't doing something, got my work done, or you know, didn't get my work done.
Yeah.
I was writing lyrics. That's what I was doing.
So is the process different from when you have the beat and when you don't?
It's a good. Yeah, I gotta say it is. It's a huge. Now that I think about it, it's a huge difference with one thing: the flow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because the biggest thing is the I guess it's translated to beats per minute, like in musical terms, but like for me it's like the timing of when I have to say things and like how fast or slow the beat is. Like that is the most important thing for flow, because it's like how you can say things depends on how fast or slow you want to say it, and that's like basically how it'll sound in a rap flow. And so when you're not writing to a beat, you can't really like anticipate that yet. So you kind of have to like write something that will form over anything, or at least form over something that you're anticipating, and you're looking for that type of beat.
I imagine you're writing, you already have a BPM in your head, kind of. You don't have the beat, you just have the...
Yeah, that's true.
You know, the rhythm.
So, like, I always like to tell you, you know, like when we're fucking around, that I can rap any verse to any beat.
Yeah.
But it's just like sometimes it's just really hard and it'll sound bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I have a set thing in my head, but then it's like sometimes you can't always form the beat exactly around that, and so you have to form your flow around the beat.
Yeah. Do you get writer's block? Ever?
Writer's block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every once in a while.
How long does it last?
Well, it only lasts for like, it's not like time, it's like song. It's like if I'm halfway through a song, this happens with me with structured songs. So when I'm writing free verse just all the way through on a song, I don't get writer's block like ever.
Okay.
I just keep rhyming. But when I'm trying to write a song, it's like I wrote a song over this guy's beat that I found or on YouTube, or no, SoundCloud, and I was gonna like write like a full verse, chorus, but then I got to the second verse. Like I wrote the verse, wrote the bridge, wrote the hook, and then got halfway through the second verse, and I just sat there with like nothing in fucking mind. And the thing is, like, when you're halfway through a verse, it's like, I want to fucking finish this thing. Like, I've already done 8 bars. Let me get to 16. It's like, but I don't know. There's no getting around it. I mean, you could probably come back to it like 6 months, a year later, and be like, oh, this is neat. Let me finish this up.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Do you ever come back, or do you just ditch it, or what? I mean, I can't imagine you ditch it.
I ditch a lot of verses, bro.
Really?
Like, I actually have a line about it in a song, then Slope. It's like on my phone, on my notepad, all my work rots, and it's like literally like I have like 300 verses, like maybe not full 16 bar, but like 300 paragraphs at least.
Yeah.
A verse that I've just like never touched after like a certain period of writing them, you know. I'm not saying one like after one day, but
Yeah.
you know.
You never have. It never hits you, so it's not a time thing. It's just a song thing. Because for me, it's I sit down and do something. Nothing comes to me. I don't have the feeling to want to sit down and do something for like weeks. It really sucks. That never happens to you? Just songs? Certain songs?
Well, I mean, yeah, like I said, certain songs, but I've never had like certain songs. I kind of just like, if I get writer's block, I don't come back to it. I've done that maybe once or twice, like I said, like a year later, but I've never had like just breaks of not writing anything for more maybe than like a week if I was super busy with life, you know?
What did you grow up listening to?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know if I want to reveal this though, because this is like some like hits home shit. All right.
I mean, you don't have to if you want to.
No. This is a good story.
Okay.
I'll tell it for the audience pleasure.
Okay.
All right. Listen. And I was like, give me a break. I was like 7 or 8 years old. Okay. I was really into Rascal Flatts, dude. I was really into them. Like, they were like my shit, dude.
Yeah. Why is that bad?
I mean, like, it's just like, now that I think about it, like, it was like a pop country band that was literally the only music I listened to besides, you know, my dad blasting AC/DC and Styx and shit in the backseat when I was on my way back to school.
Yeah.
But I was just like the only reason why I'm saying this is because I was like over the top. Like, I sang their songs like with them. Like, I was in love with the music, dude. Like, that was my shit. But it was like my first music like I really liked. And it was like it was funny because I got into a concert. They took me to a concert and I got on stage with the guys.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
And I sang on stage with the guys. They held a mic up to my fucking face.
Are you serious?
And I sang on stage with the guys. And after that, you could not get me to put away that CD, dude. I swear. Like, it was like they got me into like it wasn't like backstage or VIP, but it was just like on the venue afterwards. There's like a party at the venue afterwards with like, you know, a lot of people, like whoever paid more or whatever. They just got us into that. It was just like a really cool experience, and I was really young, and
That's
I just
badass.
got really into like this pop country band, Rascal Flatts. It's funny as fuck.
How old are you?
I want to say like 7 or 8, like possibly 9.
That's badass. And you remember that?
Yeah,
Fully?
dude. That's like unforgettable. Like, I don't care who like it is. I was like a little kid and I was on stage singing with this band. Like, come on. Doesn't matter pop country or rap, dude. Who cares? That's fun.
That's badass.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my next question, which is, what's your favorite show you've been to? I'm assuming that's that one. Live
No,
performance?
definitely not. I gotta say Earl, dude.
Oh yeah,
Dude, Earl
Where'd you see Earl?
is so like,
Remember we were supposed to see him and we just
yeah,
laughed.
biggest regret of my life.
That sucked.
No, I went to see him at Smokers Club Fest. There was a bunch of people, but I saw Mac and Earl in the line, and I was like, tickets, get me those tickets.
So you saw Mac too?
Yeah, but the problem was he played on the big stage, and there's so many people where it's like I enjoyed his concert, but like just sweaty big white kids, and
Yeah.
you know, like you barely see him.
Yeah.
But
It's still fun.
yeah, it was still fun. Earl though, I got front row because I waited in the front row in front of fucking young bands.
Wait, what?
Dude, I was waiting in the front row. Like I got my spot like an hour early, so I make sure I was there for Earl, and like I had to see young bands like like literally front of the row. People like blocking me in because I just wanted to be there for the next one. You know.
I don't even know who that is.
45 minutes. It's just exactly, bro. It's just another one of like the new guys. Like
That's
he's
hilarious.
like I don't know. He's like one of those guys with like ripped skinny jeans and like enormous yellow dreadlocks and like just like it was like he's a fashion guy, fashion
Nice.
rapper. Yeah.
Well, who else have you seen?
I've
You got
only
Rascal Flatts. You got Earl Sweatshirt.
I've only
Mac
got
Miller.
those three, and I went to see Action Bronson and E40 right here in Long Beach.
Yeah.
And then that was really cool. My cousin got me into that. And then I've seen I went to a concert in Greek Theater, LA, Puya and
Oh yeah.
Fat Nick. And Rhett showed up, but for one song. So I wouldn't call that a full concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But your favorite one was Earl.
Yeah, for sure. That was just so like that experience was so amazing. Like
Yeah.
it was one of my favorite things I've ever done, just because I was so into his music. I'm so into his music where I like when you're front stage and an
Yeah.
artist you know every lyric to, you're gonna have a great time. Like and he delivers really well live too, especially because like his new stuff is a little calmer than the old stuff, so you can hear him better too.
Yeah.
So the live performance was top notch. He was really good.
Nice. No, I'm asking you, what's your three goats?
3 goats.
Go.
Great question.
Three
Really fucking
goats.
hard one. Though.
Go. Okay.
Oh god. I'm gonna say.
It's important.
Do I have to go one after the other, or do
No,
I?
it's just there's no. Unless you want to, if you want to go number 1, number 2, number 3, or just all are the same greatness, but they're just top 3.
Yeah. I know that if I rank them 1 to 3, I'm gonna get fucking flamed so hard. So I'm gonna say why I think these 3 guys all deserve GOAT status,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give it to you short and simple. All right.
Okay.
All right. So Eminem.
Oh.
All right. I mean, obvious bias because like it's the only fucking artist that I really listened to when I was growing up.
Yeah.
But in reality, the guy has 3 or some would argue 4 back-to-back albums / mixtapes / EPs that are just some of the best that rap has ever seen, like by far. Like anyone can, so many people enjoy those albums where you don't even have to really like rap. You can be like just into music in general and not be that into rap, and they love Eminem. Like that's like only rare people can do that, and that's just raw fucking talent.
Yeah.
And like everyone can argue whether he's good now or not, but like there's no fucking denying that someone that makes that type of music and has that under their label, under their belt, is just a GOAT, you know? And
Yeah.
then number 2, I'd say Nas, because he's the same thing with Illmatic, and I would argue Stillmatic too, where they're just probably more Illmatic than Stillmatic. It's just like undeniably one of the best hip hop records, and like people can argue back and forth, but it's one of those things that people just land on every time. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like Nas there's a reason why. It's because he's just amazing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And like he's still going too. Also, his album with Damian Marley too. Like
Oh yeah.
only legends, dude.
It's a really
Only
good album.
legends can really like make that type of stuff. If you gotta go leave that a listen if you haven't heard that.
Yeah.
But and the last guy I'm gonna say curveball for a GOAT status because he's young is Kendrick, because I think that not only has he proved that he can do the same thing as those last 2 guys and drop albums back to back that are just absolutely amazing. You know, people that don't like rap like him, people that love rap think they're the best albums of all time. You know,
Yep.
so it's like not everyone listens to him, but the people that really listen to him absolutely fucking love him. And so it's just evident that he's an insane amount of talent. He puts an insane amount of time into his work. All of his shit is super planned out, well executed. He features amazing artists that people don't listen to a lot, you know?
Yes.
Like, he's just one of those guys that, like, he's a fucking blessing to the rap game, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, that's how I'm topping off my list.
All right. I know you've performed. Where have you performed?
Ooh. Not many places,
Tell
dude.
me about it. I was there for all of them, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure you were.
But pretend I wasn't.
All right, so the first one. What was the first one?
House of Blues.
House
and
of Blues.
Disney. What's it? Disney.
Yeah.
It's not Disneyland.
It's not even there anymore, dude. It's Disney, downtown Disney. Or downtown Disney is there, but not House of Blues.
Really?
Yeah.
What's.
It's like some like fruity bar now.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That was fun though. Yeah. No, it was wasn't it Joey's like DJ, whatever?
Yeah.
He had a session there and it was like 45 minutes. We had just made a song, the three of us. I had a verse on it. We played
Yeah.
it. I spit.
Yeah.
Problem was no mic check. First concert, everyone got the first concert problems, but
But no one was there either, so.
yeah. True.
It was just for friends and family, which is cool. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was funny because we're all like nervous and shit, and it's just like wasn't
Yeah.
that big of a deal. It was fun though. I liked it better. I feel like it's more fun when you just like fucking fuck around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. We were having fun.
Yeah.
Problem was no one heard me, so I kind
Yeah,
of
that
defeated
was-
the purpose of make perform. Like it's just some white kid like you could barely hear in the back like there was some loud EDM song.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah, it was fun though. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I thought people could hear me, so I was loving it. Could hear myself. The second one was I don't know. It counts as a performance.
Talent show.
What's
thing?
up?
Was it at school?
Did I perform at school?
Yeah, with Lucas and.
Oh no, I'm talking. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But before that was the that one high school party. Yeah,
mhm.
that was fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that a performance, but it was just it was a couple songs. I think I did
That was
like.
sick. Everyone was like,
Dude, actually, like that was, like I would call it performance because everyone in the fucking house was like, and there was a lot of people there. Everyone was paying attention. I wasn't expecting that, dude. When Magnus asked me to rap there, I was like, all right, I'll just like throw on some verses in the background, like
Yeah.
see if people like it. Like he's like, all right, everybody, this is my best friend Nate Carl. He's about to drop some bars for y'all right now. He's like, everyone turn their heads and give him his respect. Like he just went off, and like at that point, like. Everyone's fucking eyes were on me. The pressure was on, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I had no choice but to just kill it.
yeah,
I had no choice but to kill it, dude.
that was sick, and you did kill it. Droid.
Let me mute this. My bad.
You're good.
Um,
We're professional here in the studio.
then that was a lot of fun though, cause I had just written that verse that day, like the first one I spit. So I was super nervous doing it, and I didn't expect that many people to watch. Like the anxiety and the performance nerves were there, and that's what my favorite part about it is. So
The adrenaline.
I mean, like, yeah, because right now, because I never perform, so it's like I like to feel that like hype, you know. I like
Yeah.
to feel like this is important, you know. So
Yeah.
like at that moment, I was like, I'm spitting a new verse to like fucking 50 people. I don't know how many people are there, front house and back.
Yeah.
That was crazy though. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. So it's kind of a dumb question. I was gonna say who's like your dream collaboration, but I'm assuming it's just one of your favorite people.
No, dude, this is a good question.
Okay.
If I were to dream collaborate with someone, it'd be like John Mayer.
Really?
Yeah, I want him to,
Why?
I want him to
Why
just
John
play the
Mayer?
strings for me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, serious. Like that guy is just like a god on the guitar. Like, I don't know, like I don't even
That's so
listen to
fun.
his music like as much as I do a lot of other artists.
Yeah.
But every time I hear that guy do a song for someone, he just makes them sound so good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And plus, I love his style of music. I love his style of singing. I think I should do it more. So like if I were to cover his strings and sing on it, I think I'd have so much fun.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was not expecting that. That's sick. Do you have a dream venue you want to play at?
Venue.
Yeah.
I don't know any venues yet, dude. I'm a SoundCloud rapper.
SoundCloud rapper. Well, yeah, I guess.
I mean, like the only one that I would want to do is Staples Center because it's so close. It's hometown, you know, big arena that everyone knows.
Yeah.
That I'm close to. It's like I guess that's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Be able to tell my hometown homies that I performed at Staples Center, motherfuckers. Come see me.
Yee.
That'd be sick.
Front row seats getting
Front row
boxed in by a bunch of old, or not old, bunch of big white
Bunch
kids.
of old white. I mean, what if I just attracted
Old
a
white
bunch
men,
of old people?
like 60s.
They just started loving fucking Nate Carl. All right.
I can see it.
Yeah, me too.
What's your favorite part about writing? Do you like the hooks?
Ooh.
Chorus?
Miss me with that shit.
Verse? Okay, next question.
No,
Wait,
hooks.
are hooks and choruses the same thing?
It depends. Yeah, hooks are like, well, the only reason why people use the word hook instead of chorus is because it's something like shorter and simpler than chorus. Chorus is like, it has the same meaning musically and song structure,
Yeah.
but a hook is like, let's fuck tonight. Yeah. You know we got the drugs all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
that's like a hook, but like a chorus is like maybe like 8 bars of singing or rapping, or 16 bars possibly. Like it's like more. I think a chorus is like more like elaborate.
Yeah. More contributes to the song,
Yeah,
maybe? I don't know. Do you like writing verses or hooks better?
definitely verses, because
Yeah.
verses I mean,
You're really good at hooks, so just letting you know.
all right, I'll take the compliment, but I don't think so that much.
All right.
I don't know, because I spend all my
enough.
time just like trying to rhyme, which is, I mean, not
Yeah.
the best strategy if I'm trying to like impress people and like get bigger. But I think rhyming is like what I like to do, so that happens mostly in the verse.
Yeah.
So
Do you think more about the rhymes and then the meaning comes with it? Is that how it works?
yeah, usually, but I gotta say sometimes if I'm feeling something, then I'll write the meaning first and form the rhymes around it. So it's more like, because rap has always been fun for me, you know, like I try to do it when like I'm enjoying it,
Yeah.
and I don't know, I've always just like used rhyming to do that because I had the most fun doing that. But sometimes when I'm not going through so much fun and I'm trying to use it to like have a little bit of fun in the chaos,
Yeah.
then definitely more meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it help you get over shit when you're going through shit?
Oh yeah,
Is
dude.
it really generic?
It's like, yeah, it's, dude, you gotta hit the stereotypes when you're like a rapper, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's certain stereotypes you just can't avoid, and that's one of them. Like,
What do you mean?
Like the nature of writing lyrics comes with like, I don't know, like you do it when you're feeling this, you do it when, you know, like you're trying to like impress people.
Yeah.
So like bragging about yourself, or sometimes like emotional, like conscious lyricism, like that is just like the inherent
Yeah.
in writing, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes you just like fall into stereotypes, like you said, like the like, oh, I write when I feel things, like,
Mhm.
you know.
Do you? I don't know how to put this question.
Take your time.
Fuck off. How do I say this? Do you have like not a message? Do you have an overall theme, do you think? Or do you think you're just saying whatever the fuck you want to say?
I think most of my lyrics are about like myself
Yeah.
a lot of the times. Like, but the thing is, I'm not that interesting to anyone yet, so like it doesn't really like resonate, but it resonates with me, obviously.
But why do you Okay, sorry, keep going. I'll ask after.
I don't know.
Well, why do you resonate with people that you like?
Wait, what? What is that?
Why do you resonate? So you're saying people don't resonate with you because you don't think you're interesting. Why are the people you like inherently interesting? Why do you resonate with them? What's the difference between them and you?
Well, I mean, like if someone knows me and likes me and understands me to a certain extent, they'll understand my lyrics. Because a lot of the times I'm writing stuff that isn't applicable to them, like everyone
but you don't
that
know.
doesn't know me.
You don't personally know Earl. You don't personally know Mac. MFD.
Yeah, but they never said they like my shit.
no, but you like their shit, is what I'm saying. And you resonate with them. Why can't people resonate with you?
Well,
obviously they have a larger audience. I'm just saying on a direct connection.
yeah, no, that's
level.
true. No, you're right. Like, I guess like I'm not like so out of bounds that no one can understand me. I'm just saying that like right now, like what gets rappers big is not talking about their problems. Like maybe some of them, but like I don't know. Like yeah, you have some like troubled rappers that like came up talking about like, you know, being at the bottom and like the struggle. But most people nowadays like get famous, you know, through party rap or grunge rap or like something that's like, you know, like has, you know, commercials, shock value you can just replay over and over again.
Yeah.
Like very few like rappers can rap emotionally and get famous off of that. Like if they are, they're extremely talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to get super famous?
I don't.
Or do you want?
I want to. Dude, I the only reason why I'd like to be famous off of rap is because it would mean that it'd be the only thing I'm obliged to do. You know, not. It would be the only thing that I'm obligated to do.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you mean?
Because like everyone wants to just like, you know, do what they want to do in life. You know, like no one like wants to work the 9 to 5. No one wants to. I mean, some like I actually like a lot of people want to go to school and get an education. I'm enjoying it. You know, like a lot of people want to strive to get smarter and stuff. That's amazing, and I'm going to continue doing that. But like, what I really like to do, at least right now, is making music. And I don't know if I had an opportunity to be where that was the only thing I had to do, then I'd probably take it in a heartbeat and love it.
Yeah. That sounds really stupid. Just kidding. I think we are done. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Let me freestyle on one of your beats, dog.
Do you have anything you want to say to aspiring rappers? Any other little Nates out there?
Don't conform unless you want to blow up.
Okay. All right. I will see you later, bud.
Later, dog.